Oh!
Yes! Hell yeah!
Oh!
Hell yeah! You know, for gangsters, some of them are just so emotional, bitch.
Hey, check out our Patreon in the link below. You'll have access to uncut and upcoming reactions, skits, behind the scenes footage, and so much more. Your support goes a long way to helping us with more reactions and original content. Also, thanks for subbing. Set the bell for notifications. Yaboyrocklee. Hey, if you're not subscribed, speaking of time travel, go ahead and do so. Tokyo Revengers starting now. To the edited version, I'm like, speaking of time travel, what? Yeah, there's a whole conversation before that, man. So anyways, what's going on, everybody? It's Rock, do you leave?
Direct nasty.
Jumping into our Tokyo Revengers reaction. Yo, we had a nice closure episode. You know, Hina's funeral. But we're going back in time. We hope they're gonna save this girl. Someone says something funny on a comment, but it's not funny, but it's funny. Oh. Like, all the times Takemichi be crying and breaking down.
The one time he didn't cry was, yeah. At
the funeral. Thing. I wouldn't make fun of him for it. It was just interesting. Like, this was just absolute ball. But yeah, he held it pretty. From my memory, I'm like, yeah,
Cause after watching her die, that was the moment, and I said it. I'm like, this is the moment. You either gangster or you not no more. You must decide right here. If the other ones, he didn't watch her die. She died. This one was, he watched her. It was almost kind of his fault. He was there for it. He could have prevented it if he acted differently the whole episode. In my opinion, this was the one I'm like, either you decide you gangster or you not. So he said, fine, I'm gonna be the head of the Tokyo Majin gang. I was like, all right, show me then. Yo, at the funeral, wake funeral, I don't know what you want to call it. He showed it. He went up, he was like,
I say wake.
They was like, yo, is you okay?
Yeah, he was like, yo, get out.
He's like, yo, I wish you would touch me. He was putting out that grappler energy. Ain't nobody else going. He was so gangster, he made Naruto break down, bro.
Yes.
He was so gangster. So I was like, all right, good. So like, hearing that, I'm like, so Takemichi.
It wasn't real to Naruto until that moment happened either. Like, he obviously made it to this point, but he's just like, I don't know, it wasn't really hitting him. But seeing Takemichi's resolve, I was like, oh. The resolve, man.
Yeah, that's why for me, I was like, all right, you gonna show me you gangster? Show me you gangster then. Tell me you a gangster without telling me you a gangster. Show up to your shawty funeral, don't shed a tear. Just swear vengeance.
I don't remember if he didn't shed a tear at all, but he certainly wasn't as emotional as normal. But another little thing was the mom was incredibly gangster too, under those circumstances as well. All right, man. So anyways, we're gonna jump into Tokyo Revengers, guys. If you're not subscribed, now's a good time to do so. Full reaction, full discussion will be on our Patreon. Also,
hit the bell for notifications.
Because we post content daily and you don't want to miss out.
Schedules in the description and the pinned comment. So let's jump into Tokyo Revengers starting now.
There he is.
Oh, purple eyes, not even hair.
I must become the head. Voltron shit.
I still don't like this part, bro.
You don't?
Nah.
Why?
We talked about it. I feel like he went back without like gathering information. Like I respect the going back and understanding you need to go back, but I don't like that he's going back just blind go backs, you know?
Well, to him, he just thinks he has enough. Respect. Who walks upstairs like that? My man look like he holding in some shit. Dead ass.
They're all gonna rise up as soon as he starts walking across.
Oh. Who?
Exactly who you don't want to be.
Yeah, it's exactly the name that Takemichi didn't say.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, damn. Definitely a small one. Of course. You almost had me though, Takemichi.
He did.
I was almost like, nah. Yep.
Yo, they both look dead ass at each other like, the fuck is you doing here?
Yeah, they had the same head. Oh, he grew his hair since then.
Yeah.
You really can't put two and two together?
Actually,
you said what I felt.
Actually, no. That one is that's reasonable.
He hasn't even changed his hair. He still looked the same as that old picture.
No, he's talking about the flashback. Wait. Oh, man, I don't think he thought of the picture, but he looked at the flashback. They've never even seen him before. He's not even like one of the...
Is that a cultural disrespect thing? I didn't think anything of it. Yep, and he came in disrespectful, apparently.
He did. He was just bumping into people. Yeah, he's in the pictures, but he had a flashback to the first or 2 episodes.
Yeah. This is what I mean by lack of information, fam.
Oh my god.
In Gossip Girl, the head girl is on the top of the steps, and the other girls have to fall, like, sit in the others. So it could be disrespect for them. But I know for that show specifically,
Stay lower
there's like
than
a
me.
you stay lower.
There it is. It's just that simple. He said we ain't arguing, this is what we need.
I don't like it at all, bro.
It's
What a
bad.
horrible intro.
I thought he idolized him. You don't look like he's idolizing him.
How, though?
Jacob don't look like he's pleased either, even at this point. Respect. Look at him. Though I understand the decision, look at this craziness. Because he was supposed to stop this point. And it's like, damn, I already failed at this step. Oh!
Yes! Hell yeah!
Oh!
Hell yeah!
Oh!
You just stepped up when Mikey asked you!
What?
Yo, finish what you started!
What everyone wants to do right now.
Yeah, Takemichi. Now finish fucking him up!
This Kasaki guy's gonna save him. Only person who can right now. Never mind. This Baji guy.
Ooh.
Yeah, 3-piece.
Combo, fam. Oh. Oh, murder.
He's got some part of this, honestly. Even though
These hoes ain't loyal, bro.
This is nuts. The whole encounter is nuts. I couldn't even speak.
former First Division.
You know, for gangsters, some of them are just so emotional and bitches. I don't like what's going on in this gang. I'm going to the enemy.
To make it fair. At least he's being decent.
Go for what? No face. I called it.
Whatever he said was going to be the opposite, bro.
Knocked out. Yo, that whole scene.
Yo, Toman's literally a mess. Before this guy even came along, you got captains trying too big for their britches. You got people unhappy, so they're just going to different gangs.
And they just left him. They ain't nobody is
He's
there.
not in the gang. They said it.
Yeah.
He's like, you're not even in the gang. What do you think you're doing?
But he's on the steps, right?
He's just their friend, but...
The First Division opened up though, so now he can track with that.
Former first. I don't know what that meant. Was he the first at that moment or the first before this event?
He was the first, but he was like not allowed to be involved in any of it.
I can't. I don't know, man.
You don't like Kasagi?
Yeah, he don't strike nobody like that. That's the
Yo,
thing.
facts.
Yeah, Mikey
It was on
kinda-
site.
Yeah.
Mikey's like, what's going on? You don't like him, huh? He's been spot on any other instinct. It's like,
Yeah, he lost the first as he gained the third.
You're cool, bro.
Yeah. Oh, Baji.
Baji.
Always lost to Mikey though. He was wailing on him.
Yo,
happily.
Go eat.
He's a little psycho.
What?
How's he gonna do that?
I don't know how. He's gonna say no.
It don't mean much to him.
Fair.
He's covered all of the thoughts. He's not being unreasonable.
He's not.
He's damned if he does, damned if he don't. That's all it was. Oh shit. Oh, ain't a joke.
Dumb silver hair.
The bathroom over here.
You're a guy. You could have peed anywhere.
Oh, he joined the gang.
Teach
That's
him how
not
to
a.
fight.
That's not.
Subtitles.
We gonna gloss over the fact that he said, "I'm gonna kill you."
He's a gangster. He's supposed to say that. That's how I
But
glossed over
Takemichi-
it.
He's supposed to make it serious. Like, you're asking this of me. But let me be clear. You better complete what you want to do. Because if not, then I'm done with you.
I think
He did
Takemichi should be
disrespect
scared.
him. He did disrespect him. After he told everyone that's done, he went and he hit him. And it's like, you ain't even part of the gang. What you doing?
That's what
No,
I'm
you
saying. If you
spitting.
wanted to hit him when he said somebody step up, you should step the fuck up.
Nah, you spitting.
You could have been.
You know who dropped it?
Baji. Yeah.
Who else is in the picture?
There's someone else.
Keep looking. Have we seen him before?
I feel
Yeah.
like it's the guy that has pain on his like knuckles or something, right? Didn't he have a tattoo here? No, that's him.
Yeah. They're super close. Oh!
Kazutsuro. He's probably with Valhalla, huh?
Yeah. Oh shit, man! Yo, that episode, it has some moments, man. Yo, that has some moments that left me speechless. When the homie struck him, I was like, there's sometimes I'm like, I want you to fight. You cheered on, but I was like, nah, this is not the time to throw hands. Cause you were like, yo, finally, no, no, no. He's like, I said what I said.
Yo, listen. All it is for me, I can objectively look back and completely agree with you. That was not the time for him to do that shit.
Okay.
In the same breath, it's about time he started doing some shit.
It is.
Right?
Honestly, I'm glad he did it. Wrong time, wrong everything. Everything he did
Resolved
was wrong.
though. It
But
showed.
the fact that he did it was like, all right.
Old Takemichi
Alright,
wouldn't do
now-
that shit.
I know he's ready. I know he's ready because he did that.
So
That's
here,
all
now
it is for
here,
me.
my turn. I understand what y'all are saying. It's like, yeah, you're right. Old Takemichi would have done that shit, but yo, that nigga had me stressed. Yo,
I concur.
that's why I was like, what's gonna happen? He ain't gonna make it. Like, I know he's gonna make it because the only thing that's protecting this guy from the viewer's perspective is he's the main character. If you dead him, then what? But it's like, if you forget that he's the main character,
He
yo,
dead,
you
bro.
dead.
He dead, bro.
Literally, the only thing that saved him just now was plot armor. Plot armor. Takemichi said, wait a damn minute. Who's the star of this show? Oh, it's me? Oh, it's me? Bet! Plot armor, bitch! I can do anything I want. Hina, everybody else, whatever. But me, I'm gonna be alright, man.
I think my favorite part was after he hit this man, he just kind of stood there
And looked
and everybody was like, "Hey, what the fuck is he
what's
doing?
wrong
You're not
with
even
you?
in this game."
They're
And
all
he's
saying
like,
it. He's like, what?
He's like,
what?
"Oh shit!"
Guys, wait.
But they don't like him either, though. The rest of the people, I kind of felt like they was
Yeah.
looking like, yo.
If anything, I think everybody else there was real bitch made. They over
wanted
here
to
booing
do
and
that.
talking shit. But Mikey said, if you don't like it, yo, if you don't like it, step up. Ain't nobody did nothing. Takemichi just, in my opinion, Takemichi just waited too late. In my opinion, Mikey said, if you don't like it, step up, and Takemichi hit him. I think Mikey be like, all right, fine, fight for it. Let's see what happens. He still gets washed, but at least it's like, oh, so you really about this thug life. For me, Takemichi just waited too long to go hit him.
He should have stepped up. Had he stepped up and then Kisaki came, I mean, I think Mikey would have been like, "What are you doing?" And
It'd been
Takemichi
less
like,
worse.
"I want the position,"
For
and then
me-
it would have been like, "Fight."
Exactly. It was
Even
just
if he lost, he
disrespectful.
would have been like, "Takemichi, you're on our
Yeah,
team."
it was
You're this guy."
disrespectful when he did it, cause Mikey opened the
He
door.
already said
Yeah.
it. He already said it. He closed it. He walked away.
Yo, it's like the
the fact that
minister
he
says.
did that.
It's like the minister says, if anybody has any objections, now
I thought
the
the wedding.
time.
I thought the wedding.
Right.
And you
Right.
wait after the kiss.
You're right, and then after the kiss, you are now. Hey, wait, hold on, that's my bitch. It's
But you know why?
You had your time. You should have said it.
You know why though? Because it was purely emotional.
Yeah.
Takemichi
It
didn't
was
hit him from a
taking him
logical
so long to
perspective.
process.
Yeah, like it's
Even
just,
he didn't understand. You saw, he punched him, and then he just stopped. I was like, yo, body hit, fuck him up.
It was only
He punched
after.
him, and he was just like,
yeah, he knew and that's the moment he fucked up. That's what happened, bro.
It was
Sis.
only after he realized it was Kisaki. He said, our new 3rd Division Commander, Kisaki. That's when everything was flashing in his head. Because this boy takes so long to put 2 and 2 together. This is the guy. He's so clearly obvious in the picture. This is him. And he's just like, that's him. And then these flashes go off. Mikey's walking
I'm
away.
gonna give him
and it's
some
like,
credit. I don't think it's
parallel
waiting
processing.
for?
no.
bullshit.
I'm gonna give him some credit. I don't think it's as obvious to him as it is to the viewer. I'm
That's
gonna
why
give
I
him some
said
credit.
his parallel processing is atrocious.
Well, what I mean is, you know, as someone ages, you gotta look at them like, yo, that looks like so. Oh, that is so and so, and they're a kid. From the animation, when we the viewer looks at them with the glasses and stuff like that, it's like, yo, they barely aged. You know, they clearly is the same person. You know what I'm saying? But from him, he doesn't view it like anime. So it's like, yo, the features is drastically different in his perspective compared to our viewers. That's a little credit I'm gonna give him.
Fair.
That's like me seeing in real life. If I see your baby pictures or like you 5 years ago, I'm like, is that you or your sister? I don't know, man. Y'all look a little close. But to draw an anime and make sure the character is similar, it's not enough details.
I'm
It's
let
just
it go.
like, yeah.
You're right,
I'm gonna give him
go.
that bit of credit.
I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna let it go. Cause all I'm gonna say is, this goes back to my whole point about you ain't fucking doing research before you go back in time. Naoto is a cop. Kisaki
baby
is a
photos.
delinquent. You're telling me he wasn't in the system in middle school, high school? You can't send no early pictures of this dude? Not a single one? So like, all I'm gonna say is, I'm gonna say you're right, because you're absolutely right. Because when you said the 5 years ago, I'm like, yo, if you see a picture of me from 5 years ago, you'd be like, that's not even the same person.
And they're looking at about
I'm gonna
11
let it
years
go.
right now.
So I'm gonna let that go. But
Look
I'm
at
also gonna say
Akuna is a big, well, there's different versions
the
of him.
first version of Akuna, right? The cracked out looking.
Yeah, look like a
sunrise.
crackhead, yeah.
So I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna say you're right, but I'm also gonna say y'all still not doing enough research on the back end before you go back in time.
Nah,
You're
that's
not doing
true.
enough, man.
That's true. Yo, that's true. And when I was saying about the whole kill him thing, when Mikey said, cause y'all like, yo, he's taking forever to process, right? To me, I'm like, yo, Mikey's your homie, right? But you need to think at the end of the day, this is gang stuff, right? Mikey said, if you don't deliver, I'm gonna kill you. So to me, Mikey is your friend, but he's not your friend. Cause if you fail, he's gonna do some gang shit. Or maybe that was just a gang
That's
threat.
exactly what it is. That's gang shit. It's gang
You
shit.
think he'd really kill him?
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
He needs to. He didn't. To me,
He doesn't have to clock it. He can go back in time. He knows he's in the future, so he doesn't die.
Oh, okay.
Plot armor.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. But to me, that's a statement you need to process.
It was
You
a
say-
serious threat.
You
No,
say you're gonna
no.
kill me?
But it's
Bet.
gang shit.
I think it was that too. Obviously, he was trying to be serious, but I think the fact that Takemichi disrespected him right before this happened, I think that was just like the overall thing he got from Takemichi too. It was just like, you don't see me like you should, like the rest, because you think we're friends.
like that.
We
I
are
like
friends,
that.
but just remember, like, if you want me to do something for you, you better do what I'm asking you to do.
I'ma
And that
kill
was it.
you.
So yeah, it was also him, you know, imposing his like authority, like, yo, I'm up here. No, you need to start respecting me.
Especially with the gang
Okay.
falling apart and stuff like
Yeah,
that. He's
that's
like,
not what he needs
can't
right
have
now.
the-
yeah.
Takemichi.
By the way, I don't got no problem with Mikey issuing the threat. I hope that's not what you guys thought.
No,
I'm just saying.
no.
I don't know if Takemichi realizes how grave this is.
To
That's
me,
all it is.
This is Takemichi with every fucking thing.
Yeah.
He's smooth brain sometimes, man. I do like his emotion. I love that he's passionate, but I always feel like it's like misguided or it's mistimed. And that's just Takemichi though.
Yeah, he don't know what he's doing, man. That's why I really flat out. That's the simplest way to say it, bro. Sometimes I do get frustrated, but for the most part, I don't give him too much grief. He's not capable of the situation. This is a story of someone who's thrust in over their head and they're going
over his head. No social cues, not good social abilities. Was a neat shut-in. Failed, all that stuff. So yeah, he's literally trying to grow up in front of us, which is why I give him way more leeway than I give other MCs. However, in the same breath, it's like, bruh, at some point you got that curve, that learning curve you got to start going upwards, bruh. You're plateauing too much for me, fam. You got you got like.
I logically agree, but because of my other logic, knowing how he's grown up his whole life, I'm like,
26 years.
I would waste frustration on Takemichi. Yes.
Wasted frustration.
I'm not gonna waste the frustration on him because I already understand that
you can't take 12 years of that and reverse it in like 3 months of horror. You can try, you can get close, but you can't completely defeat it. And I do understand that nuance, but at the same time, I'm like, at some point, just regular ass common sense has to kick in. But you know what they say, common sense isn't so common.
It's not so common, man.
Yeah.
Also, I don't have a problem with Mikey's decision making in this whole scenario. Like I said, he's damned if you do, damned if you don't. But
no, I do.
In this scenario, he lost his third, so he's like, shit, I was trying to grow this shit. Because that's what happened. Mikey entered this scenario like, I'm just gonna grow this shit and enter the third. Yeah. But he lost his first. He's like, shit, I can't grow. So if I'm gonna choose between the third and the former first, I'd rather have the first if I can swap this out.
My only beef with these gangster shit is, they're not gangster in my eyes. The way they're just like in one gang, I don't think it's going on here. I'm quitting your gang and going to the other gang. That's not loyalty. You just on survival, seeking protection, it sounds like to me. It's a real bitch move, because real gangsters, you ever seen a Crip say, I'm tired of this Crippin' shit. I'm gonna go be a blood. I ain't never seen that shit in my life. You jumped in, jumped out. Blood in, blood out.
Yes.
But they're just...
Yes and no, but these people that are doing this stuff it's the leadership positions. And they got an ego, and they got a goal of their own. So they're not loyal, first of all.
Nope.
But yeah, it's because they got a goal on their own, and if Mikey's in the way or Draken's in the way, they're going with whoever. So
it's the least gangster shit you could do, in my opinion.
But also gangster at the same time.
Nah. Gangsters
double cross each other. That's what gangsters do.
Yeah, but the most gangster thing you can do is be down for your set. That's the most gangster. That's what being a gangster is about. First, being down for your set, for your crew, for the...
Do you view gangsters like as good people?
No, not at all. However, if you're gonna be a gangster, the least you could do is you gotta have one line of moral. Something for you to be that gangster, to be like, oh, that's me. If you're one line of moral, in my understanding is loyalty, you not that, you ain't a gangster, you a bitch.
So I think... Right? I don't know a lot about gangsters.
Part of being gangster is not snitching though.
Yeah, I get that.
You go to the other squad, you snitching though.
I think gangsters, people who are in gangs
or
whatever. Gangsters have good qualities, but they don't have
good morals.
They don't have
ethics.
Not good ethics. I mean, they have good qualities, characteristics about themselves. They're loyal. They have to qualify for some sort of thing. But what they do, like their actions, those aren't usually good.
Okay. You trying to say his portion?
Yeah, that was it. I think that's what you're trying to say. Right?
Yeah, if you're a bad guy, right? Like there's like Drake, who I don't view as a bad guy, but he's in a gang, whatever. But if you're like a bad guy, I can't apply morals and ethics to you. So between Baji and the limited information I got on them, if you're just trying to have as much money, power as possible, you may not be the most loyal. You're just trying to get as much for me as possible. That's why I'm like, I can't say you're not a gangster. You're probably the epitome of like a gangster. For the One Piece fans, because the Dorko will probably get it, like a Blackbeard. Is Blackbeard not a pirate? That dude's a pirate. I'm just trying to F everything up and take as much from me as possible. Most gangsters, if you're in a leadership position, you have to work your way. I shouldn't say most, because whatever. But a lot of times in the gangster world, you were working your way up, and when you got close enough to the position that you wanted to get to, you had to do something
to eliminate the person
and become the boss.
Whatever. You're not wrong. You're not
That's
wrong.
why I'm like,
I'll never say you're wrong. You're not wrong. But it's still bitch made to me.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah,
but
that's all it is.
I can't say you're not gangster for doing gangster shit.
It is gangster to do gangster shit, but at the same time, it's like, how many gangs are you jumping and joining? How many? Because in my mind, it's like, if I stole you from another gang, when are you leaving me to go to the next gang?
Yeah.
And you're giving up all the secrets?
Oh yeah, that's a good thing to ask.
Like, that's all I'm saying about it. It's
That's
like
facts.
the whole thing about being a gangster is once you get there, that's your set. You rep your set, blood in, blood out. That's it.
Because for your mentality, which is not necessarily wrong, it would be like, I'm seeking a family. We gonna be loyal to each other. We a family. But there's these other niggas that are like, I want the power. I want the girls. I want whatever. They the same dudes that you had too much power. The girls are flocking to you, and they're like, I'm gonna get you. That's still gangster, but it's just like those are the gangsters that we don't respect. And I quote this stuff because once it's gangsters, it's like
it's not. When you become a gangster, there's not much you're not willing to do. So it's like, nah, gang mentality, man.
Sorry. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching our reaction. If you're not subscribed, now's a good time to do so. Full reaction, full discussion will be on our Patreon. Also, check out our schedule. It's in the description and the pinned comment of this video.
Hit the bell for notifications.
Because we post content daily and you don't miss out on gang shit.
Rocklee.
Adorable nerd.
Direct and nasty.
Out. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, guys? Your boy Rocklee.
Adorable.
Hey, if you haven't already, go ahead and give us a follow on this Twitch channel. Appreciate you guys' support.
Janet. Wait, I'm gonna laugh. Okay.
If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell for notifications, and check out our Patreon for full and upcoming reactions.